Okay, I'm Julia Wilson. I'm going to be doing my adult CPR certification video, and my sister's recording. She's going to sweep the room for us. Okay, the first thing I did before I came to the scene was I made sure it was safe. There's nothing here that's going to harm me. The next thing I did is I'm going to have someone call 911. So go call 911 and come back to me when you do. And then can you go get an AED, please? Okay, they're gone and they've done that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shake the person and make sure they're unconscious. Hey, are you awake? Are you awake? Okay, they're unconscious. So now I'm going to assess them, make sure they're not bleeding or have any injuries, and then I'm going to look for a medical ID bracelet. So there's no bleeding, there's no injuries, they're good. The only thing is they're unconscious. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start CPR. So I would take my hand closest to the feet, take my middle finger on the xiphoid process, and my index finger. Then I'm going to replace it with the heel of my hand. And I'm going to push firmly with my elbow straight onto this 30 times, and then I'm going to do 2 breaths. So now I'm going to begin. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Then I take my face mask and I place it over their nose and mouth. I pinch their nose and I lift their chin. And then I'll take 2 breaths, watching for the chest to rise. Then I go back to my compressions, and I'm making sure I go 2 inches down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Pinch the nose, lift the chin, 2 breaths. Now I either continue to give CPR, but I stop if the ambulance arrives. Once the AED arrives, I get too tired, the scene becomes unsafe, or they come back, or they start breathing again. If this was a child, I would do the same exact thing. And then if it was an infant, I would use my index finger and my middle finger and only go 1.5 inches in. And instead of just covering their mouth and their mouth, I would use my mouth and cover their mouth and their nose to breathe in.